What's good though? You already know who it is though. It's that nigga with a fro. What's poppin', everybody? Welcome back to another UCL battle. This week we got Nips. We are up against the one and only Nips in the Long Island RegiRockies. Now this guy has got one interesting streak going. Well, I don't know if it's actually a streak. He's got a pretty strong team. He's got some pretty solid wins under his belt. So I'm looking to take down a little bit of a giant today, a little bit of a Goliath today, but it's okay. I'm gonna do my absolute best for all of you guys watching. And if you are here watching, you click on the video, make sure you get a video a thumbs up. One like goes a long way, helps the channel and the series itself. And don't forget your support es muchas gracias, apreciado. Don't forget as well, in the description down below will be a link to Nips' side of the battle. Hopefully his capture card works throughout the battle. He was having a little bit of issues with it, so Nips, I really hope everything goes all right with you, man. Hope everything goes well with you. And if you guys want to stay the most up to date with all the UCL happenings and such, make sure you guys go follow UCL Twitter at UCL Official on the tweeters. Now we're gonna go ahead and hop right on into this. Again, I know I didn't have a team building this week, but this is actually the very first battle that I've had, the first UCL match I've had on our new computer. Okay, interesting thing. I'm gonna get a quick screenshot of his team here, and I'm gonna show you guys my screen as well. Today, we have Barack the Alakazam, we have Michelle the Empoleon, we have Secret Service the Nidoking, we have the Rock Obama the S-Cavalier, we have Pentagon the Rotom Wash, and we have Obama the Hariyama. Haha, you like that one? You like that one? Alright, so then over on his side, he's got his Mega Manectric, he's got his Haunter, Mamoswine, Gliscor, Bronzong, and his Breloom. Interesting. So I'm looking at the team lead. Honestly, I'm honestly looking at the lead of from his Mamoswine here. However, if he leads with his Bronzong or something like that, I kind of want to lead with my Hariyama and not fake out, but not. See, I'm trying to make that mistake again. I want to lead with my Hariyama and I want to knock off first turn. Maybe he'll be expecting to fake out and go out into the Haunter. So I feel like that's a pretty solid opening move here. So that's what we're gonna go with. I'm gonna try something a little bit different as well today. Since we have 38 seconds, I'm gonna write his team down. I don't normally do this. I'm gonna write his team down. So we have Manectric. Here we go. We also have Haunter. I'm just gonna write his team down so I can keep track of it. We have Mamo. We also have a Gliscor. It's Gliscor. I always get those mixed up. Gliscor. Then we also have Bronzong. And then we have ourselves Breloom. Alright, we have Bronzong, Manectric, Haunter, Mamoswine, Gliscor, and Breloom. All written down. I'm going to try to keep track of the moves that they use so I don't forget their percentages when he swaps them out, if he swaps them out, and all that fun stuff. So let's see what he's going to lead with here. I'm going to go ahead and lead with my Hariyama. He might lead with his Manectric here to scout out what I'm going to do. He is going to lead with his Bronzong straight up. That's fine. That's actually okay. We have two Stealth Rockers on our team, being Empoleon, and we have our Nidoking, who is Life Orb, Stealth Rocks, and some other fun items as well on that. This is actually okay. Because we can go straight with a knockoff right here. Because he might be expecting me to go for a fake out. I feel like a knockoff is a good play to go for because, like I said, we do have the Empoleon. The Empoleon has defog on it, and I feel like I said, it's just kind of a smart, safe play to do. So we're just gonna go straight with knockoff. I mean, anything he wants to bring in outside of the Mega Manectric, which we cannot knock that thing off, but anything else if he wants to bring in, we'll take a knockoff. And even if he brings the Mega Manectric in, it's gonna be fine because we'll get a little bit of damage on it either way. And we are Assault Vested Hariyama, and we are spec'd into Special Defense, so we can actually take some hits, man. We can take some special hits. And looking at his team, I mean, we should be fine, man. We should honestly be all right. But we should be, let's see. We are adamant with max attack and max special defense with an assault vest on Hariyama. So we'll see what he's gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and go with the fake out, or excuse me, go ahead and go with the knockoff here and see what he wants to do. He could be predicting a fake out and to swap out into the Haunter. If that happens, that's a absolute perfect play for us. It'll get some momentum going in our way, and he is gonna go ahead and swap out and bring out his Manectric. Okay, his Manectric comes out. That's fine. That is actually all right. That is actually completely fine with me. Because we do get a little bit of damage off on him. Now the thing is here, I could go straight with an EQ. Because like I said, I don't see, I mean, a Mega Manectric, he's gonna Mega, he doesn't actually get the stats till next turn. So let's see, if he goes with a Manectric here, does he have anything that will, let's see, levitate off of the Earthquake? He can bring in the Gliscor. So he might want to bring in he might actually bring the Gliscor. I could just go with another knockoff. Expect him to like Volt Switch out. I honestly could do that. Let me calc it though. Let's see, OU, let's see, Mega Manectric here. Let me see, OU Special Attacker Mega Manectric at level 50 here. A Thunderbolt to an Assault Vested Hariyama with, let's just see what we have here. It's a guaranteed 4-hit KO. That does no damage, that does. So honestly, we are looking quite fine. It might be safe to go for another knockoff, but it could be a good idea for us to go into an EQ. What do we lose going for an EQ here? We don't really lose anything going for an EQ. We don't lose anything going for an EQ, but at that same time, let's see, going for a knockoff, what do we have to lose here? I mean, if he swaps something out, if he Volt Switches out, we're going to take the Volt Switch just fine. I mean, I feel like a knockoff is just a safer play, because if I EQ and he swaps out into his Gliscor, that's not going to do anything. If he swaps onto the Haunter, that's also not going to do anything. I'm going to go with another fake out here. I mean, excuse me, with another knockoff. He is going to go ahead and Mega here. He is going to go ahead and Mega. I wasn't sure what he was going to do. Let's see what he actually is going to do. I feel like he might Thunderbolt. What is he going to do? Does he have HP Psychic, though? Is that a thing? Nope, he's actually going to Volt Switch out. I called it. He actually Volt Switched out. Okay, cool. Okay, so we've got his Manectric around half HP. I'm going to say around like 60%. His Manectric is around 60% HP right now, so this is good. This is good. We honestly have a little bit of momentum. I feel like we've got some momentum. He's gonna send out Skarner, the Gliscor here, which again is fine. Nice and League of Legends reference right there. We're gonna go ahead and knock off his Toxic Orb here, which is perfectly fine for me. Perfectly fine with me. Perfectly fine with me. Okay, so now this is the turn we definitely don't want to stay in versus this. We definitely don't want to stay in versus this. We could go out into our. What do we want to go out into actually? What do we want to go out into here? Because he could have Earthquake, and if he's got Earthquake, I really don't want to send in... let me see. I don't want to send in my Empoleon if he's got Earthquake. That's just not a smart idea. I've done that before. Let me tell you right now, not a very good idea. Not a good idea at all. However, I could go out into my Rotom with Trick. I could go out into my Rotom and go for a Hydro Pump here. I could go out into Rotom and go for a Hydro. I am Scarfed into Hydro Pump, and I believe that I should outspeed, because what is Gliscor's base speed? Because I know Rotom's base speed is 86. So what is Gliscor's base speed? Gliscor's base speed is 95. Do we outspeed him though is the question. Because we're timid, we're max. I think we should. We should outspeed him. Let me see here. I feel like that might be a good play. I can save the Scarf, unless he wants to knock off. If he wants to knock off, that's gonna kind of suck. Which I wasn't thinking about that. If he wants to knock off, he actually goes for Protect. Even better. Even better. Even better. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Okay, so the question is here. I don't want to go with a Trick here because he has no item. And I'd rather trick a different Pokemon, and he could bring in his Manectric, and if he brings the Manectric in, that means that he is going to resist the Hydro Pump, and I'm not going to be able to switch, excuse me, I'm not going to be able to trick the item off of him. However, Manectric does have the ability to Intimidate, we did see earlier. So if he wants to bring the Manectric in, because he does not have Lightning right now, so we could Volt Switch here. The only thing is, I don't want him to swap out. You know what I mean? I don't want him to. I want him to swap out. So I have to decide whether I think he's gonna swap here or whether he's gonna stay in. Because I could just go for a Hydro Pump here and do some decent damage, because Flying does not resist, and it would still hurt pretty bad. It would still hurt pretty bad. So I think I'm gonna stay in. I think a safe play to go for here is to stay in and go for a Hydro Pump. I mean, he could bring the Breloom though. Let's stay in and go for a Hydro Pump. If he brings the Breloom in, fine. Oh, he's just gonna go for another Protect. All right, that's fine. That's all right. That's actually all right. That's actually fine with me. And that's actually fine with me. He's not getting any lefties back or anything, or excuse me, any toxic orb, toxic heal back, so we're fine there. Now he might predict me to, he might try to think I might Hydro Pump again. And the thing is here, it's like, what do I want to go into? I really thought he was gonna go for a knockoff there, but he's not gone for a knockoff, and we're still sitting kind of all right. So I kind of just want to go with a Hydro Pump here. I'm just gonna go with a Hydro Pump. I mean, luckily, he actually is gonna swap. He's gonna bring in the Breloom, I think. I feel like he's gonna bring in the Breloom. He actually is gonna bring in the Bronzor here. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. We do land the Hydro Pump, which is good. That's actually alright. We do decent damage with that, actually. We actually do pretty decent damage with that. Now I'm looking at him possibly bringing in, or excuse me, possibly going with a Stealth Rocks here. And I do know that Bronzong does get Earthquake, so it's gonna be kind of, I'm gonna have to play it kind of safe here. I'm gonna have to play it really safe, as a matter of fact. Let me see here. Let me see here. I'm gonna bring up the, let me see, I'm pretty sure. Let me see. I'm gonna double check, because I have actually, like I said, I'm on a new computer, so everything's kind of like all over the place right now. Water does not resist ground. Water does not resist ground. So if he goes for an EQ, that's really gonna suck. However, Bug does resist ground. But so does Steel. Steel resists Bug though, I don't know. What do I want to do here? I'm really not sure what he wants. I don't know if he's got, I mean, Earthquake is kind of random, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, it is random, but it's not random. And I feel like he's not gonna go with an Earthquake. I feel like he's gonna try to set up rocks. And if that's the case, I kind of want to go out into my Empoleon here. Let's do that. Let's go out to the Empoleon. If he has Earthquake, it's really gonna suck. I don't think he's gonna have it though. I don't think Earthquake on this Bronzong is going to do anything. He is just gonna go ahead and set up a Stealth Rocks. That's fine. That is actually fine with me. Because what we can do here is we can actually go ahead and defog these rocks away. And depending on what he wants to do afterwards, which we actually could, you know, we could straight Scald him. We could Scald him or Scald whatever comes in. I'm gonna go for a defog here. I'm gonna click defog because if he decides to swap out, which he doesn't really need to swap out here. He's gonna go and stay in, which is fine. Did he get another? Did he put rocks back up? Is the question. Did he put rocks back up? No, he does have the EQ. Oh, okay, but we take that pretty well. We take the EQ pretty damn well. And the nice thing about this is, see, I'm wondering. I'm thinking maybe it would have been a better idea for us to swap out. What do I want to do here? How about this? Let's get our rocks up. He's probably going to go for rocks again. Let's get our rocks up and swap out into our Rotom Wash here. Trick the leftovers. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm going to go ahead and get my rocks up. We can take another Earthquake. Let's go ahead and get our rocks up real quick and see what he wants to do. Let's see what he wants to do. I'm gonna get my rocks up. I feel like he's just gonna go for his rocks again, which is fine. Because at least that gives us a chance to keep this thing alive, which is, again, is completely alright with me. And if we can keep this thing alive, then great. We'll have to see what does he want to do here, man? What does he want to do here? What does he want to do here? If he swaps out, this gives us free rocks, and it gives us a free... I want to say it gives us a free swap, but it kind of doesn't. He actually is going to stay in. I'm going to get my rocks up. He probably did the same thing, which, again, like I said, that's all right. No, he actually is going to stay in an Earthquake as well. Perfect. That actually is good for me. That actually is good for me, because we live another Earthquake, even through the crit. Even through the crit. Even through the crit, man. Okay, so now the thing that sucks is, if he does decide to get his rocks up, that's going to suck for us. If he does decide to get his rocks up, that is going to suck for us. I'm thinking here, boys. I'm thinking. What do I want to do here? Because what we could do is we could actually go out into, I'm thinking maybe I should have done this. I could have seen the EQ coming, I guess. But I'm thinking maybe we swap into Rotom here and trick him. I'm thinking we swap into Rotom and trick him here. Right? Because like, what do we lose if we... I don't think we really lose anything. Let's do that. Let's swap out, because I kind of want the leftovers off this thing, you know what I mean? I kind of want the leftovers off this thing. If he goes for the Earthquake, or if he gets his rocks up, that's still fine with me. Perfect, he went for another Earthquake. All right, good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. Okay, so this is one of those things. He does not have rocks anymore. Or excuse me, he still has rocks. He doesn't have his rocks up, though, which is good. Which is very, very good news for me. Which is very, very good news for me. So what I could do here is, you know, I'm kind of worried about him swapping into the Manectric on the trick, which would end up locking me in, but it might not be such a bad idea to go for a trick. And if worst comes to worst, I can swap back out into the Hariyama to take whatever Manectric has. So let's go. Let's click trick here. Hey, he stays in. He stays in. We're gonna take his leftovers. He's gonna get a Scarf. We're gonna still outspeed him. He's probably gonna go for rocks here. What is he gonna go for? He actually goes for Toxic. That's all right with me too. That's still fine with me. That's still fine with me. Because now what we can do is we can since we have leftovers now, we're gonna get a little bit of HP back. We can actually Volt Switch out. We'll be good to go, and we're still at full HP. We'll be out. We'll be out. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and Volt Switch out. What do I want to Volt Switch into? That was the question. See, I'm not sure if he's gonna leave this thing in. Actually, there's no reason he would leave this thing in. There's literally no reason. I feel like he might go out into his Manectric here. I think I might go out into his Manectric, and if that's the case, I want to go out into my Nidoking here. Because, I mean, he's Scarfed into Toxic. He's not going to do anything versus a Nidoking. So let's go ahead and Volt Switch out into the Nidoking here. So his Bronzong is Scarfed. His Bronzong has Scarf now. And that Bronzong is going to keep that Scarf as well. So we're okay. We're going to go ahead and Volt Switch out. He actually does stay in. What is it? I mean, well, what is it? I guess he's going to try to, I mean, he's Scarfed into Toxic, so it's whatever. So we're just going to go ahead and swap out into our Nidoking here because we know he's Scarfed into Toxic, so that's fine. And we'll be all right. We'll be quite fine. We'll be quite fine. It doesn't affect me. All right. So now we are in a good position. Now we are in a good position because we are Life Orbed. We are Life Orbed. Now, if he decides to swap into... If he decides to swap into his Haunter here, we could Shadow Ball. We could also Shadow Ball the Bronzong. The Thunderbolt probably wouldn't be the smartest play. But we also have Sludge Wave. The Sludge Wave would not hit the Bronzong though, but he definitely does not want to leave this thing in because he doesn't want to leave this thing in versus the Bronzong for sure. Or excuse me, versus the Nidoking for sure. So what I'm going to do, I mean, he can't, there's literally nothing he can do here anyway other than sit here and stall out, you know, lefties or whatever. So what I think is a good play here, because honestly, I feel like he's going to go out into his Manectric. I really feel like he's going to go out into his Manectric. No, that wouldn't make any sense though. He's either going to go out into Manectric or honestly, I just click Shadow Ball. I should just click Shadow Ball and hit whatever comes in. I should click Shadow Ball and hit whatever comes in. I think that's a good idea, right? I'm just thinking about it here. I'm thinking about it. I think that's a good idea. I think Shadow Ball covers the Haunter if he's looking for an if he's expecting me to Earthquake. I think the Haunter taking a Shadow Ball would be the best play. So we're gonna click Shadow Ball here. We are Life Orbed, so we should be fine. He actually stays in. Okay, he actually stayed in. That's interesting. That is a very interesting play. That is a very interesting play. Now, see, the thing is, he doesn't know if we are... I should probably click Shadow Ball again. He doesn't know if we're Scarfed. He doesn't know anything. He honestly does not know right now. He does not know right now. Because we are actually Life Orb Sheer Force right now. So, is he going to swap here? Or is he just going to let this thing die? Honestly, I feel like just clicking Shadow... I mean, he has nothing to resist a Shadow Ball, or that's gonna... You know what? We're clicking Shadow Ball again. We're not gonna reveal that we're not Scarfed yet. We're not gonna reveal that we're not Scarfed yet. So let's go ahead and click Shadow Ball again, and that thing... This is gonna be dead. He's gonna leave it in to die. That's fine. Alright, so Bronzong is down. Bronzong is down. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So we have a little bit of momentum in our favor right now, which is good. And we'll see what happens, man. We'll see what happens. I'm trying to make sure I stay calm, cool, and collected here. Don't overthink too much. We're doing a pretty good job right now. We'll make this happen. We'll make this happen. Let's see what he's got. He could bring out the... He's going to bring out the Mamoswine here. Alright, he brings out the Mamoswine. He brings out the Mamoswine. Now, Mamo. Obviously, I wouldn't want to stay in versus an Icicle Crash, right? Obviously. Let me look at Mamo's speed, though. Mamoswine's speed is a base of 80 to Nidoking's base 85. We are, I believe, let me double check. We are max speed. Yeah, we are max speed. We're modest 252 speed. And I'm wondering if we can take one Icicle Crash from a Mamoswine. I feel like he's probably Life Orb. I feel like he might be Life Orb Mamo. An EQ, actually, you know what? An EQ would kill. Or would it? Oh, no, wait. Nidoking. Let me make sure I'm on the right, okay, so an EQ definitely kills. An EQ definitely kills. Okay, so what we want to do here, as a matter of fact, is I think we might want to swap back out into our... We might actually want to swap out into our Rotom here. That might be a good play to swap out into the Rotom here, expecting an EQ. We're going to go ahead and do that. Expecting an EQ, we're going to swap out into the Rotom and see what he wants to go for. He might actually try to still set up his rocks. Who knows? We'll see what happens. He's going to freeze dry. Well played. Oh. Well played. So fucking well played. Oh, man. Yep, he definitely is Life Orb as well. Very well played. Holy shit. All right. I did not see the freeze dry coming. I did not see the freeze dry coming. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay, so the thing is here, a Rotom Wash, can we one-shot this thing? Can we one-shot this thing? Let me see here. I want to see Rotom Wash. Here we go. Let me see how much damage a Hydro does to a Mamo. Hydro would kill. Hydro does 146 at the minimum. But the thing is here, is he gonna want to bring something in? And he's not Sash. See, that's the thing though. He's not Sash and he's not Scarf. And we're max speed, 151 speed, max Timid Nature versus his Mamoswine, which is base of 80 speed, even max speed would be 252 at level, let me see, it's at level 50, right? Will be 145 to my 151, so we still outspeed. We still outspeed, not even being Scarf, we still outspeed. So I'm pretty sure a safe play is to go for a Hydro Bump here and hope that we don't miss. And we do land it. That is going to kill. Yes, baby. Get him up out. All right, so the Mamoswine goes down. All right, Mamo is down for the count. Mamo is down for the count. And the thing is here, we can actually still Volt Switch out. We can still Volt Switch out even if he brings the Manectric in. The Manectric is going to outspeed. Well, see, now I'm thinking about it, the Manectric definitely outspeeds, though. We'll see what he wants to do. We'll see what he wants to do. We still have some other Pokemon. If he wants to, actually, you know what? If he wants to bring the Manectric in, that's fine. Because the Manectric isn't going to do really anything to my Hariyama, which is especially defensive invested and assault vested. So we should be okay here. We should be okay. Let's see what he wants to do. Let's see what he wants to do. We have his Mamoswine down. He's going to bring in his Breloom now. All right. Okay. All right. Wants to bring in the Breloom now. That's okay. Now, he could have Mach Punch. Let me see. Breloom's base speed. Breloom's base speed is 70. Let me see. At level 50 with max speed and a Scarf. Let me see. Because we have a base speed of 150. Let me see. Max speed 252 with a Scarf, which is 1.5. I gotta break out the calculator. I'm pretty sure that's faster though. 134 times 1.5 is definitely, he's definitely faster. So the thing is here, what do I want to do? The thing is here, what do I want to do? What do I... You know what? We could go out into... We could go out into our Escavalier, as a matter of fact. We could honestly swap into our Escavalier here. I think we should be able to swap into this. We're all, but see that, well, see, yeah, because he could have spore moves. He could be trying to put me to sleep. He could be trying to put me to sleep here. I'm gonna swap out into my Escavalier. I'm gonna swap into my Escavalier with Overcoat. Let's see if he goes for a. Oh, he's just gonna go for a Mach Punch. Okay. Oh my God, that Life Orb Mach Punch does work. That does work. That does work. That does work, man. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay. And if the Mach Punch does that much, I know that the Drain Punch does even more and would probably kill. The Drain Punch would most definitely kill. Oh, what do I want to do here, man? What do I want to do here is the question. That Mach Punch did so much damage, man. I don't like that. A Life Orb Mach Punch does so much damage, and I don't know what to do here. I mean, I don't really want to sack this thing off, but at the same time, it's like, do I need the Escavalier for anything on his team currently? Not really. Not really for anything on his team right now. So, worst comes to worst, I could just go, let me see. Fighting resist bug, so I don't want to Mega Horn him. I could just go with a knockoff and get the Life Orb off of him. Let's do that. I feel like that's a safe. I feel like he might Drain Punch me though. I don't know. I feel like he's definitely gonna Drain Punch me. But the thing is, if he Drain Punches me, this is fine because we have Swap Initiative, which we can bring the Alakazam in, and we definitely outspeed with that. Even though he has the Mach Punch, we still will destroy this thing. So let's go with a knockoff here. Oh, he goes for a Spore! Beautiful, the Overcoat comes, yes! Yes, 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 yes! Alright, okay, we knock off that Life Orb, good stuff. Oh, very well played me! Very well played me, okay. Alright, 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 we sitting pretty right now. We sitting real pretty right now. Okay, cool, cool. Now the question is, what do I want to go with? What do I want to do with this Escavalier? Don't want to go for an Iron Head? Let me see how much damage this Iron Head does. Let's see how much damage this Iron Head does. The Rock Obama. Breloom, we're gonna say offensive. We're just gonna say offensive. I want to know how much an Iron Head does. Let's see here. An Iron Head does. He's got about 60%. An Iron Head does between 68 at minimum and 68 to 80%. So if we live a Mach Punch, we should be okay. I'm gonna go for an Iron Head here. He actually is gonna withdraw. What is he gonna bring out? What is he gonna go out into? What is he gonna go out into? He's gonna bring. Okay, he's gonna bring this back out. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. He's gonna bring the Gliscor back out. We're gonna go ahead and hit him with a. Catch him with an Iron Head real quick. That does decent damage. That does alright damage. Now the Gliscor, I don't think we've seen a move from the Gliscor other than Protect. We haven't seen a move from the Gliscor other than Protect. But the thing is here, let's see, a Gliscor which was toxic. I feel like it was sub-toxic though. Let me see. He's at about 40% HP. I'm gonna give it 45% HP. The Earthquake though it does 19%, but he could have like Aerial Ace maybe. Does it get Aerial Ace? Let me double check. I think Gliscor gets Aerial Ace, right? Let's see, Gliscor. I want to double check. It does get Aerial Ace. Will the Aerial Ace kill? Possible 5-hit KO? No. So, would it be better to go for a knockoff here or go for an Iron Head is the question. Let me see how much knockoff. Let me see how much damage knockoff does. Let's see. Knockoff does 25 to 30%. We can't knock. He doesn't have anything to knock off. Let's go for an Iron Head. Let's go for an Iron Head. Oh, he goes for a Roost. Oh, that's obnoxious. Oh, that is obnoxious. Okay, that's really annoying. Fair enough, though. Fair enough. Okay. I mean, if he wants to sit here and spam Roost, then let him sit here and spam Roost. I'm wondering what would be a smarter decision to go for here. What would be a smarter decision to go for here? I could just keep going with an Iron Head and see. I'm curious to know what he wants to do. Let me write it down. He has Protect. He has Roost. I'm wondering what else he wants to go for, though. I'm gonna go for an Iron Head and stab and oh, there. Okay, so there's the EQ. All right. That does 19%, so that's okay. All right, so there's the EQ. He has EQ, Roost, and Protect so far. He's probably gonna go with a Roost here. Which means that we actually have a free swap. But the question is, what do we swap into here? Let's swap out into the Rotom Wash. If he goes for another EQ, that's perfect. If he goes for a Roost, that's also perfect because we can just go with a Hydro Pump here. Yep, there's a Roost. Okay, so now let's look at the Rotom Wash. Let me see here. Rotom Wash. A Hydro Pump does 112% damage to him. Hydro Pump does 112% damage to him. So we honestly should probably just go for a Hydro. We could go for a Willow, though. We could go for a Willow, depending on what he wants to bring. That might be a better play. Willow than Hydro. Let's do that. Let's Willow then Hydro and see what he does. Oh, he's just gonna Protect. Okay. All right. I should have thought of that. Should have thought about that. That's fine. Should have thought about that. It's fine though. So we have one opportunity here. The poison's gonna do a little bit of damage here. We should be able to live one more though. Is he gonna try to go for a double Protect here? Who knows? Who really knows though? I'm gonna go for another Willow here and see what he wants to do. I'm not really too worried. I'm gonna go for a double Willow and I mean he could have Aerial Ace. I don't know. I really don't know. I mean, what does he want to swap in? He doesn't have anything to take. He doesn't have anything on his team that wants to take a Will-O-Wisp. Is the thing though. If he doesn't want to swap out the Breloom to get burned. He doesn't really want this thing to get burned either because it's got Earthquake on it. He doesn't have his Bronzong and he doesn't have his Mamoswine anymore. We do land the Willow though, so that's perfect. So he's gonna go ahead and get this Willow, which is fine. He's gonna U-turn out. And we take that U-turn, and we should live with like 10, maybe like 6, maybe 10 HP here, depending on what he brings in. What does he want to bring in here? What does he want to bring in here? So the thing is here is the Gliscor, like our Rotom is kind of a check for the Gliscor a little bit. But we'll see. We will see. Because at this point, I don't really have any reason to keep my Rotom around per se, outside of for the Breloom. He actually is just gonna bring this thing in here, and that he's gonna go for a Mach Punch here, which will kill. He's gonna go for a Mach Punch here, which will definitely kill. So 7 HP. So the thing is here. Honestly, I don't really have much use for this thing. The Mach Punch will definitely kill, which is alright. I don't really have much use for the Rotom, so we're just going to click Willow here. We'll die to the poison regardless, so we're just going to click Willow and let this thing die and go ahead and get out to our Alakazam, which we have not been able to. We haven't been able to bring our Alakazam out at all this entire match. But the other thing is here is we could also bring back in the... what do we want to do actually? What do I want to do? What do I want to do here? Let's go out into our Hariyama and go for a Fake Out. Here. Because let me see. Let me write this down as well. The Breloom, the only thing it's used Spore and Mach Punch. It's use Spore and Mach Punch. Now, will he be wanting to go into the Haunter here? That I don't know. He has not brought the Haunter out at all. I could just go straight for a fake out here. I'm not really too worried about what the Haunter's got. I'm going to just go for a fake out here. If he brings the Haunter in, then fine. Yeah, he's probably going to bring the Haunter in here, which is alright. And if that's the case, no, he's actually going to bring the Gliscor back out, which again is pretty alright with me. Probably expecting a knockoff here. Probably expecting a knockoff, which is alright with me. Just going to go with a fake out, which is completely cool. Completely cool. And the thing is here is if he goes... What does he want to do, though? What does he want to do here? What does he honestly want to do here? What does he honestly want to do here? What does he want? Because Gliscor is a problem. And of course, because he has Roost, it's just obnoxious as hell. We could go out into our Alakazam. See, I've been trying to get this Alakazam out the whole game, but I don't want to force Alakazam out, if that makes sense. I definitely don't want to force it out. The Rotom Wash was really our only check for this thing. What do I want to do here? Let's go out into our... Let's go out into the Escavalier. Let's go out into the Escavalier because we want to keep this. We want to keep the Hariyama healthy for the Manectric. We have to keep that in mind. So he's gonna go ahead and go for another Roost here. Which is, you know what? It is what it is. He's gonna keep spamming Roost, I'm sure. Which does kind of suck. Even though he's burned, it does kind of suck a little bit for me. But it's like, it's not the end of the world, you know? I'm gonna go with an Iron Head here. If he Earthquakes, that's fine, because he is burned, so we should be able to take at least like 2 Earthquakes here. Let's see how much damage this Earthquake is gonna do. It is stab, but he is burned. Oh yeah, we should be able to take another one. Just gonna go with another Iron Head here. We're gonna force him. We're gonna force him eventually to have to go ahead and Roost one more time. If we get a crit, that would be beautiful. It's just one of those. I'm trying to figure out what the safest play, like what the safest thing to do is. You know what I mean? I'm trying to figure out what the safest thing to do here is. I should have had Ice Punch on my Hariyama. But it is what it is. But again, if I bring in the... If I let the Escavalier die now, and I bring in my Alakazam, that also gives us free initiative with our Alakazam here. So I think that wouldn't actually be that bad. I want to go for another Iron. If the EQ doesn't kill, let's see. He's just gonna Roost. That's fine. I mean, this gives us a chance. We could get a crit here. We could get a crit here. Who knows? Oh, no crit. But I mean, he's gonna keep roosting like this, and it's like, you know, what are you gonna do? He's either I have him in a good position here, because if he goes for an EQ and it doesn't kill, if he goes for an EQ and it doesn't kill, the Iron Head will hit him and the burn will kill. So I mean, like I said, the Escavalier, I don't really necessarily need the Escavalier right now. He is gonna go with the EQ. Will we live it through the burn? No. Fair enough, fair enough, fair enough. Okay, so now the thing is, now all we have to do is outspeed him. Now all we've got to do is outspeed him, and he is a base speed, what did I say was a base speed of? 95. A base speed of 95, which is fine. He does have Protect, however. But I don't see him going for Protect here. I don't see him going for a Protect here. Now, I could swap out into the Hariyama, go for a Fake Out, double swap into the Alakazam, expecting him to either, well, he's not going to Protect, expecting him to Roost. But let's do that. I still feel like that's a pretty safe play. Even if he wants to bring the Haunter in, I have knockoff on the Hariyama. I'm like not taking damage from this thing, from the Manectric or the Haunter, to be honest with you. So let's just do this. Just go for the Fake Out here. What is he gonna do? He actually did go for Protect. Fair enough. He actually did go for Protect. That's fine. I mean, that's still damage. That's still damage with the burn, so that's actually alright. But it was pretty smart play of him. That's fine. So what I can do here is I can actually double swap out into my Alakazam here. And in Alakazam, let me see, what is Gliscor's base special defense is 75, defense is, and we have, let me see. We have Psyshock, which would kind of suck. Psyshock is definitely gonna suck. What do I want to do here? What do I want to do here? I mean, the Fire Punch from the Hariyama is not... I mean, I have Fire Punch. Fire Punch from a Hariyama is not really going to do too much damage. Let me see what it... Let me just see how much damage it actually will do. Hariyama with a Fire Punch. Does like 18 to 22%. How much does a knockoff do if he doesn't have an item, though, is the question. It still doesn't even do that much damage. Oh, what do I want to do? I kind of want to just Fire Punch, honestly. I kind of want to Fire Punch it just because it's damage. I kind of want to Fire Punch it. Just to see. I mean, he might still have Aerial Ace. Or maybe he has Toxic. Did he have Toxic before? That was Bronzong. I just don't want to get Aerial Ace, man. If he Aerial Aces me, I'm fucked. Huh. Let's just Fire Punch. Let's do damage. He's just gonna go ahead and roost. Okay. He's just gonna go ahead and roost here. Let's just see how much the Fire Punch actually does, though. I'm just curious. Yeah, that doesn't do any damage at all. That doesn't do any damage at all. But you know what? Even the Aerial Ace only does... It does 44 to 52% damage, which means with a burn, it would do 22 damage. What if I just knock off? I don't know which one would do. I mean, I don't know. I don't know which one to go for here. I feel like he's gonna protect here. Maybe not. I feel like actually, I'll take the back. I don't think he's gonna protect. I don't think he's gonna protect. I wanna go for another. I'm gonna go for another Fire Punch here and force him to roost on the next turn. Let's do that. Let's just go for another Fire Punch, force him to roost. Yeah, there's the EQ. We should be able to take that. Oh yeah, we're eating that up. Oh baby, we're eating that up. We are eating that up. All right, that's fine. Neither one of us are really doing much damage right now, which is all right. Which is still all right. What is his? Let's see. What is he? That's the only downside is he outspeeds my Empoleon though. That's the only thing I don't like. I should probably, you know what? I should probably just stay in and go for another Fire Punch. If he decides to roost, then so be it. You know, if he decides to roost, then so be it. But I could swap out. Honestly, I could swap out into the... Oh, you know what? That might be a better play. It might be a better play to swap out into the Empoleon here. Let's see if he wants to EQ. If he EQs, we're dead. Not that big of a deal, though. Nope, he's going to roost. Okay, that's fine. That's actually all right. That's actually all right. Because now the thing is, we can protect here. Honestly, we could just go straight for a protect, get a little bit of lefties back. His Earthquake is still 100% going to kill, which is, you know, it is what it is. No big deal. But that's actually that's pretty good for us. It's pretty good for us. Let's just click protect. We are completely safe clicking protect here. We could go for a double protect to get real cheeky. Yep, there's the EQ. That's fine. That is all right. That is all right. That is all right. I know for a fact he outspeeds me. We do not have like investments in speed at all on the Empoleon. And we're specially defensive as it is anyway. I could go real cheeky, go for a double protect here, to be honest. To be honest with you, I could. I really could, to be honest. But let's swap back out into Hariyama and go for a fake out. If he wants to Earthquake again, perfect. What is he gonna do? Oh, he's just gonna go ahead and Earthquake. So I'm trying to get around his protect though. That's the downside. And that was a crit. Of course that was a crit. Of course that was a crit. Of course that was a crit. And see, I know that he, see, this is I was talking about how this was a check to the He's just gonna protect here, I already know. Because he outspeeds me. He's just gonna go for a protect here. Which, if that is the case... If that is the case, I really want to swap into our... I really want to swap into my Alakazam. I'm just trying to figure out how the hell I'm supposed to get around this Gliscor, man. I really don't know how I'm supposed to get around this Gliscor right now. This thing is just literally walling my team right now. But I feel like he's going to go for another protect. I'm going to get a little bit of HP back on Empoleon. I'm going to swap back out onto the Empoleon here, expecting him to protect. If he goes for an Earthquake, then fine. We'll see. Yep, there's the protect. That's fine. That is actually all right with me. That is actually all right with me. We can get a little bit of HP back on the Empoleon, and we'll do what it do. You know what I'm saying? We'll do what it do. We'll do what it do. So now here comes the Roost, and I feel like a Scald. I feel like a Scald from my Empoleon would do a lot of damage to him. So let's double check. So let us double check. A Scald does 69 to 82%. I feel like that's a pretty safe play to go for here. I feel like a Scald is pretty safe to go for because once he... Let's do that. Let's go for a Scald here. What's he going to do? Yep, there's the Roost. I didn't think he was going to go for the Earthquake to kill because he needs this Gliscor alive. I'm going to go with a Roost here. Excuse me, with a Scald here. See, if we can get max damage, that'd be great. Maybe a crit, that'd be even better. Doesn't even matter because we'll take him down. All right, so the Gliscor finally goes down. The Gliscor finally goes down. It was all about mind games right there. It was all about mind games. We're okay, though. We're looking pretty. We're sitting pretty. We're feeling good. We're looking pretty, sitting pretty, feeling good. Breloom comes out. Breloom comes out. And the Mach Punch from a Breloom, he is not... The nice thing is, though, is he's not Life Orbed anymore. But I still feel like the Breloom would kill. Let us just see. Let me just see here. That does 53%. We can go for a Protect here. See what he wants to do. I feel like he might have gone for like a Spore or like something different like that. Yeah, he went for a Spore. That's fine. That is alright. That is alright. That is alright. Should I go for a double Protect here, though? Should I go for a double Protect here? I don't know. We could go for a double Protect. We could try for the double Protect here. And I'm pretty sure Spore is like 100% accuracy, right? Let's double check. Breloom, Spore is 100% accuracy. I feel like I'm gonna give. You know what? I've always wanted to do this in the UCL match. I'm gonna go for a double Protect. Damn. Oh, he actually goes for a Bullet Seed. Okay. Okay. That's gonna kill though. Oh, it only hit 2 times. I could have gone for a Scald. Oh shit. I could have gone for a Scald, but hey, we can protect again. That was a risky ass play, but we can protect again. That was a risky ass play. Oh my god. So risky. So very risky right there. And he tries it in front of the Spore. All right. All right. That was nice. That was actually not too bad at all. That was actually not too bad at all. I could try for a double Protect again. I mean, it's 50% chance. We try for another double Protect and then Scald because let's do it. Let's try for another double Protect. We're playing really risky here. No! There's the Mach Punch. Okay, that kills. That's fine. All right, that's fine. So now we have our Alakazam swap. Now we have our Alakazam swap. And the thing is here, Breloom's base speed is... Oh, he was life orbed as well. Breloom's base speed, if he's max speed here, 252 speed is 260... No, excuse me. We'll put it at level 50. Is a total of 134 max speed, no Scarf. To my Alakazam, who is also max speed, who I still outspeed. So let's go on to the Alakazam. We can actually set up a sub here so he can't Spore me. I can set up a sub so he cannot Spore me, and then we can actually like destroy this thing. Or he's gonna let this thing. I don't see him letting this thing die. I'm gonna go for a sub so he cannot Spore me. which is gonna force him to Mach Punch or swap out. So let's go ahead and click substitute here. Oh, that's fine. He's gonna Mach Punch. That's all right. That's completely all right with me. That's completely all right with me. We're gonna set up a sub here. He could not Spore me now. This is perfect. This is perfect. This is perfect. And the Mach Punch, well, the Mach Punch will probably take me down, or the Mach Punch will probably break the sub, which it sucks. But I wasn't sure how much damage it was actually gonna do. Let's just go straight for a Side Shock here. What does he still have alive? He still has his Manectric, Haunter, and his Breloom alive. If he wants to leave this thing in, the Breloom is dead. Now he's gonna Mach Punch and break the sub. That's fine. He might think I was gonna set up there. Oh, I was gonna say, did it not break it? It did break it. That's fine. Okay, so the Breloom is dead though. The Breloom is dead. That works. Yeah, Breloom goes down. All right. So he has his Haunter and his Manectric left. He has his Haunter and his Manectric left. All right. So let me see Mega Manectric's base speed here. Let's see, Manectric base speed. Mega Manectric base speed is 135. So he definitely outspeeds me already. He definitely already outspeeds me. But he might be modest, but I think he still outspeeds me, so it's okay. If he's max speed at level 50, we have a speed, yeah, there he is. We have a speed of 189 right now. He's gonna be 205. I believe anything he's got is gonna kill. I honestly believe anything he's got is gonna kill here. I honestly believe anything that he's got is going to kill. All right, let's calculate. Let's calculate Manectric here. All right, let's see. Mega Manectric, special attacker. You had Volt Switch earlier. Let me see. At level 50, a Thunderbolt to an Alakazam. Let me see here. Does 64%. Let me see how much a Psy Shock does to him. Psy Shock would do 57 to 69, but he outspeeds me. Thunderbolt would probably kill, because it does a min of 64%. The Volt Switch does 50%. And we're definitely less than 50 HP. Less than 50%. I don't know what he's gonna go for here, though, is the thing. I don't know what he's gonna go for here. Let's Psy Shock, because if worse, again, it's one of those things. If worse comes to worse, we can Psy Shock and let him die. Bring out the Hariyama and Fake Out. But see, this thing, well, no, actually, the Hariyama, the Fake Out, and then we could swap out into the Nidoking, as a matter of fact. Or maybe we should swap out to the Nidoking now. But if he's got HP Ice, that wouldn't be very good. We're gonna go with a Psy Shock here. Yep, there's gonna Thunderbolt. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That is all right. That's okay. So what we can do here is we can actually swap out into our Manectric, or excuse me, into our whatever the hell this thing is called here. Our Hariyama. All right, swap out to the Hariyama. This is a free Fake Out if he wants to bring the Haunter in. If the Haunter comes in. Haunter has a base speed of 95, but a special attack of 150. If he brings the Haunter in, it would be okay. I wanna say it would be all right, because he's gonna be for sure. I don't even know, man. Honestly, I don't even know. If he was sub Haunter, that'd be aggravating as hell. That would be super annoying if he was sub Haunter. Okay, so Hariyama. Alright, let me see here. How much would a knockoff do to the Haunter? Haunter, it would definitely kill the Haunter. How much would a, let me see, what I, with Eviolite though? I think it would still kill. Oh my god, I don't know what to do here. If I go, let me see how much the Manectric does. Let's go back to the Mega Manectric at level 50 here. The Mega Manectric, a Thunderbolt does 26%. A Volt Switch does 20 and, okay. Okay, so let's see, a 20.5. Whoops, that's not what I meant to do. 20% would be 44. So I would be able to live a Thunderbolt here. I think. Maybe not. Let's just click Fake Out. Oh, he stayed in. Okay. I really think a Thunderbolt would kill, man. Because 26% HP would need to meet what? Oh my God, 26% HP means that I would have to be. Actually, 26% HP is exactly 57 HP. 26% is exactly. Okay, you know what? We're gonna double swap. We're gonna double swap out into our Nidoking here. We're gonna double swap out to the Nidoking here. That thing has T-Bolt and Volt Switch that we've seen so far. Let's see what happens, man. Let's see what happens. I'm trying my hardest to pull this win out right now. I really am trying super hard. If he goes for Thunderbolt, that's great for us. But if he has HP Ice, it's gonna suck. What does he go for? Overheat. Ah, but it drops a special attack, which is good. But it drops a special attack, which is really, really good. Honestly, we can let this thing die. Since the special attack is dropped anyway, I don't know what to do here, man. Since the special attack is dropped, I kind of want to just click Sludge Wave and let this thing die. Since the special attack is dropped, it would force him to overheat again. Which his special attack would be minus. I kind of want to Sludge Wave here, but I wonder how much. If in the off chance, I want to see this Nidoking. This Nidoking here. If we Shadow Balled, the Shadow Ball would do 50. Wow, it actually do a lot to that thing. I don't know what to do here. I think Shadow Ball is a better choice because if he swaps into the Haunter for whatever reason, the Shadow Ball would kill. If he swaps into the, if he leaves this thing out and he happens out, can Overheat miss? I feel like it can't. Manectric. Mega Manectric. Overheat. I feel like it cannot miss. Actually, it could miss. 10 seconds to decide. I'm gonna click Shadow Ball here. Miss your Overheat. Oh, he hidden powered. Oh, he's got hidden power Ice. Damn it. Oh my God, we lived it. Oh my God. Oh my God, the Overheat. Oh my God, the Overheat. Oh my God. Oh my God, the Manectric is out. Okay. Haunter. I want to know if he's Life Orb. That's the thing. I want to know if he's Life Orb. I know he outspeeds. Oh my God. I'm going to click Shadow Ball here because obviously that's the only thing I would want to click. I'm going to click Shadow Ball, see if he's Life Orbed. Oh my fucking God. He's Sludge Bomb. Okay. Wow. Wow. Was he Life Orbed? I don't think he was Life Orbed. Was he? He's not Life Orbed. Okay. I don't know why I was thinking he's definitely. Oh, he's definitely. He's definitely. What is it? He's definitely Eviolite. I just didn't know. I didn't know. Okay, a Sludge Bomb from this thing does 30%. Shit. Shit! I think he's gonna kill. Oh, I think this is gonna... Shit, shit, shit! The Haunter is gonna win this for him. But if... Actually, no, he's not Life Orb, though. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. He's Eviolite. That is 23%. And 23% is 51 HP, and as long as he doesn't crit me, I'm good, so knock off. No! What the fuck? Oh my... Oh my god. He got a fucking max. Oh my fucking god. He got a max roll Sludge Bomb. Oh my god. Are you fucking kidding me right now, man? Holy fuck, dude. Damn it. I should have kept this. I should have kept the fucking Hariyama alive a little bit longer instead of letting him sit there and take. Fuck. Oh my god, I'm so sad right now. Wow. Well, GG to Nips, man. You take the win again. Son of a bitch. It was this. Literally is that fucking close. I want you to know a max roll does 27% damage. I had, and 27% on my Hariyama was 60 HP. I was 57 HP. I was 57 HP, which was 26%. God damn, man. God damn. Well, GG to Nips. Like I said, you guys can catch his side of the battle in the description down below. Thank you guys all for watching. Don't forget to smash the hell out of the like button down below. I don't even know what to feel about that, man. I don't even know what to feel about that. But thank you guys all for watching. As always, I'll catch you guys in the next video. It's been Twitto, and I'm out. Peace!